cool edits, but fake, obviously. Lagging as AI. OnceHuman came out just a few months ago this year. July 9th is the official release date. It had a bit of a rocky start given the ID issues and a few other things that were clarified by the devs as just a misunderstanding. So far the game is really good in my opinion. I've had probably very few issues to deal with when playing. Some of it has kind of made me a little sad, but for the most part it's been alright. Any game has a rough start these days. And that's just kind of just the reality. But the fact that this game is free to play and doesn't come with a lot of the pay-to-win BS, there's very little to complain about here. To name a few obstacles as of recent, the newest scenario, Wave Winter, has a lot of server-side issues, playability issues, and overall lacks more content. But what bothers me is the loot crate situation the game has. Don't get me wrong, in-game currency and cool cosmetics are great, especially if it means my 9-to-5 Uncle Sam coins are actually going into helping fund the development of the game. But loot crates? Seriously? I'll get into some of that in a second, but recently the community received news about the state of loot crate purchases and future shop items. Thank God they're finally giving into the community on this one and listening to the issues, because the loot crate system kinda sucks. Mr. Kraken is a YouTuber who makes content surrounding many games, but with OnceHuman specifically, they've released pictures with loot crate in-game currency conversions to see what probability you will have and how much cash you're willing to shell out. Some of these are insane. $300 for an entire loot crate for the Halloween stuff is whack. I can buy 15 battle passes and still have enough in-game currency to buy the entire stock of the available cosmetics and a chicken Big Mac from McDonald's just to throw it away because it's the most blandest thing I've ever put in my body. Gambling is already controversial in gaming. Yeah, you shouldn't be doing it, but if you want to, the world is your oyster. But if your in-game shop is built off of the grounds of having to gamble for the coolest skins, it's not really that cool. Let us buy the super dope Halloween stuff, the cosmetics and the gun, blueprints, all that stuff directly. Everyone wants this. I don't want to massage the dopamine in my brain in hopes of getting the cool item if it means I've essentially just lost out 30 times and practically edged myself. There are many ways around this that makes it fair for everybody. Some games demonstrate if communism and capitalism made a baby, and that's what makes the world go round. Logic is, if you really want to buy that Oxide Blaze skin for CSGO, you can directly purchase that on the Steam community market, even if you really shouldn't because it'll be marked up in price by 9,000%. But it's still there. Point is, give us that direct purchase. I'm sure several others will gladly spend money on those items if they were made available for purchase. Give us the opportunity to deck out our bases with badass decor. All that aside, I'm loving this game. In my mind, it's up there with Rust and Ark in terms of easy addiction. Not all is bad, but try and get the loot situation figured out, and it looks like they are actually doing so. I can't wait to find out what they're going to be doing with this, because if we're able to just buy things, we're supporting you anyway. Let me know how you feel about this, if you feel the same way or if you feel different. That's about it.